So, I know it's not time for a 2-week update or anything, um, but I wanted to talk about something that happened the other day. Uh, I'm getting ready, I'm looking into surgeons and doctors for top surgery. And I found a couple of the grades that are out there, and I've also heard about a couple of people who are local, and so I've got consults with the two famous, well-known doctors for FDM top surgery, and I might contact a local surgeon just to see, what they've got here. Um, but it's tough not to go with one of the fantastic, well-known doctors, um, simply because they have really consistent results, and they want really good results. And so I'm kind of nervous about that. And what ended up happening is that the doctors that I'm talking to are out of state, and so in order to do the consult, we took pictures, and I emailed them the pictures, and we took the pictures, and it was fine. And then I don't know, I had emailed them. It took me like 3 days to finally send the pictures out because I was really embarrassed. I just it was like, I don't like to look at me, and only one person really does look at me, and that's my girlfriend, and she has special privileges or whatever. So sending pictures of me to a doctor for evaluation was really difficult. And it was actually a lot more difficult than I expected it to be. I haven't really had issues thus far with things being harder than I thought they were going to be. They've been a lot easier than I thought they were going to be, and I guess I was expecting that awesome trend to continue, and it completely has. But this one thing really sort of threw me out of whack, and it's weird. I didn't even realize how much it affected me until I was talking with some friends later and explaining like how I felt when I sent it. I really realized just how much I was bottling it in and how much it upset me. And I was kind of like, well, I guess this is how I've gotten by so far. But it's actually kind of a bad thing. You shouldn't really bottle up your feelings and try and just, deal with things affecting you in a certain way. So that was definitely interesting, and I don't know if that's just the way I've been dealing with things, or if I'm now looking at it analytically because I'm like, wondering if the hormones has changed how I'm doing things. I don't know. But it's definitely something to think about, wondering if the hormones is sort of changing my emotional reaction to things. So I'm kind of relearning how things are making me feel, which has been pretty cool, I guess. Yay for learning. And so once I got past that, I felt a lot better once I recognized where that emotion was coming from, and was able to sort of compartmentalize and resolve those feelings. And then so today, we went out with a couple of friends, and we went for like a walk with the dogs and hung out in the sun, which I rarely do. Although I have more and more recently in the last week. I actually went with Jen and a friend of hers to the beach, which was great, and then to the park recently. So a lot more social activity on my part these days, and it's pretty awesome. I guess I've missed hanging out with people, and having the weekends off has really, really given me just more leeway to do that. So it's been pretty awesome there. I kind of think that my voice has been dropping a lot. Now I'm a little bit tired right now, which I know usually drops the voice a bit, but I feel like there's a discernible difference, and when I get excited, it goes right back up to being high, but it's pretty standard right now. Like, I'm not trying to artificially drop it or anything. This is sort of the way that it is. And it's probably really not that big of a drop, but I can hear it, and so it's kind of like something I'm noticing, which probably should have waited until the 2-week update, because now I don't know what I'm going to talk about then, but we'll get there. I wanted to do a separate video set in ASL, and I tried to do that tonight, but the lighting is just terrible, and with the crappy lighting, I can't get that set up, so that's going to have to happen at some point tomorrow, I guess. Yeah, so that's it. I mean, I just kind of wanted to throw out there that these are things that happen all the time. I go through these periods where I'm super stressed out by something that has happened, and I don't even really know what it is that's affected me until I go and I search for it. And for a long time, there wasn't an answer to why something was affecting me. So I would just be like, oh, I'm just depressed. That's just the way it is. That's all it is. And I would just sort of tell myself that that's, oh, just depression. Oh, gotta deal with it. And like, I only wonder how much of the stuff that I was going through was related to this, and I just had no idea. And now that I have sort of found this theme throughout the things that I'm experiencing, I can really more effectively evaluate where my feelings are coming from, and that's pretty big for me. That's pretty big. So anyways, I wanted to share that. Maybe give some people an idea about why this is so important. Knowing who you are and why you are who you are is pretty awesome. Thanks.